What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a FlagCap video something. This isn't a playthrough, this is analysis here of a gameplay that we had on Halo Reach the other day. Me and my boy Asahi, shout out to Kata. And we were down 4-1 at one point during this video, and we ended up coming back and winning 5-4 and captured the flag. So you could say that they choked, but you could also say that we're the GOATs, aka greatest of all time. So in the beginning here, I like to push long haul, especially with one other person's with you, because it's a really good way to kind of sneak up on the guys who are rushing green hall for rockets. A lot of people don't expect it, so pick up a nice couple kills there. Notice that Kata died in green, so I'm going to go check it out, see if rockets are down on their side, which they're not. So at this point, I'm looking for spawners on the court, so I'm nading their training right here like that, making sure they're not pushing over, which means they're all pushing to our side or coming low like this guy is right here. So, you know, one guy pushed out, see one in sword right there, and I just killed one was weak before that. So that's about to be two, almost three dead, so I'm going to go ahead and run the flag here. Now, at the same time, our teammates are 2 dead, so this is going to be a pretty heavily contested cap. So what that means is I need to take my time here. So get a call out the guy's weak there, take him out, put a shot on flag guy. Notice there's another guy right here, and if I died, we weren't probably not going to get that cap. So I pick up the kill on him and then continue running this at the same time as they are. So unfortunately, we're going to trade caps right here. But a good way to start off the game nonetheless. Pick up the health pack. See here. And Kata's getting shots on these guys long haul, so I didn't think all 4 of us were going to come over there. So noticing that, and there's 2 dead, I'm going to come back over to green hole and put some nice shots on Yoda. So that's 3 dead. Last guy's right here. And he is about to get the Duker stain. And that is why you strafe, ladies and gents. Had to give him the teabag for good measure, but, you know, random ass nade came in to kill me. But it happens. So, we're 2 dead right here. You got a guy pushing long haul, another one spawning there first. You can see him in the background there. So, I was going to think about going for snipe because it spawns at 13-12, but I'm going to decide to put some shots on this guy instead. Fake him out. He thinks I'm probably going flag, so I'll toss a couple nades in case he challenges. Hop on up here and see that he's still green, so I don't have to worry about that guy on our flag side anymore because that was the guy. He doubled back. And that nade unfortunately hit my teammate, but yeah, I get a nice out team on Yoda. Get fucking raped. And gonna go ahead and push up their green because that was 2 recently dead. And probably going to have them be spawning in court. This guy's lagging everywhere. Looks like they spawned on their first instead. So I'll put some nice shots on this guy. And you can see it's laggy because my nades aren't coming out. That one doesn't bounce, so almost naded myself. But I'm gonna go ahead and start running this anyway because since we don't see anybody, that probably means they're on our side. Here's some gunshots behind me. I noticed my teammate died, so he's probably there. And unfortunately, there was a good play by the other team. They had custom, which is why that guy was white. So I'm just going to get a touch on that flag and make sure it doesn't reset for as long as possible, so hopefully we can get it when we spawn. Rockets just came up right there as well, so we aren't in too great of a position. Our teammate should have touched that flag right there to keep it alive, but since he doesn't, it comes on Kata to get the touch. He uses 2 rockets, so I tried to challenge him really quickly there, and I grabbed his flag so he won't see where I am. He's forced to chase me, and I keep it alive for as long as possible, hoping that we can get the touch on the reset, and I just end up chilling on top of the map like a fucking G. You can see right there, got a guy our green box and our plat. All 3 are on our side. That was his 3rd rocket, so doesn't have too many left, and you know, this guy gets a lucky break. Next time, boy, you wouldn't have gotten it. And so begins a period of about 3 minutes where I'm getting continually shit on and raped, and our team goes down 4-1 or 4-2 at one point. And you might be asking yourself, you know, FlagCap, why did you keep that part of the video in? Because a lot of times people, when they're putting up Halo gameplay, they don't put the whole game. They'll put like a dope clip, or they'll put up a game where they're just destroying. No one ever puts up clips where it's like, this is the real struggles of playing in a competitive FPS. Not every single moment of every single game is going to be going your way. It just doesn't happen. You can try to play your best. You can try to play smart, like hugging the wall right here. Make sure this guy can't get any angles on me. But all in all, there's only so much you can do. So, notice teammate died right there. Pick up a snipe. See that guy's on green. And I'm going to come back to plat and just make sure he doesn't challenge. Now, there probably is still one guy around our side, so I'm going to be kind of tentative when I push out here. Just checking around. I wasn't able to get a shot on that guy. And getting naded here by this mofo. So, probably going to die here, so I'm going to try to waste a couple shots and then use this wall to my advantage. But, once again, I get taken out. So I'm going to call out. There's a guy sniping right there on our long haul. And we're 2 dead. You can see on the death cam. Very close to being 3 dead. And I get a spawn on the flag. front of 2 people and a sniper. So I'll make that guy one shot. He gets away. Sahi gets sniped, unfortunately, by our long haul. And I jumped right there, so he'd probably miss the snipe. And I'm going to challenge from where I just came from. Maybe he's not expecting it. Try to get a nade on this guy. Playing a little ring around the rosy with that guy. And I get challenged. Now, I only jumped forward right there to put some shots on him because I didn't think he would be expecting it, which he wasn't. So I was able to get a couple shots, but unfortunately he's not going to get cleaned up. And they're going to go ahead and run the flag right here. So what I like to do, if you get that side spawn, the court spawn, and they're already running your flag, your most important thing for you to do is clear out your base. So a good nade by Asahi takes out those 2. That was 2 dead. One's coming off spawn, so I'm going to try to put some shots on this flag guy to clean him up. Make him one shot, but I wasn't able to stop it, so it's going to be 4-1. And they spawned. But what I was going to say is I like to push back the flag, clear out my base, because I think it's the most effective way to get control back. As you'll notice, it's 4-1, but we're running a flag back here, about to be 4-2, hopefully pretty soon. But you can't, you can't secure every single cap. Sometimes you have to, you gotta wait and play it out. It's a 5-cap game, so worst case scenario, you let one go and you hope for the next one. And at this point in juncture, I just kind of like playing for the next one. So, watching long haul right here, miss a couple snipes. Don't worry about that. It's not a big deal. Gotta push back to long haul over here, and I'm pretty sure this is the one where I get out sniped. Knew this guy was weak, so I go ahead and clean him up. Go ahead and challenge the sniper. Not necessarily the best idea, but what I did do is bring back the sniper into our mauler, so at least it's easier for us to get it. We don't have to go to the courtyard side of the map and pick it up, and you'll see Asai picks it up right there. This spawn that I keep getting is because they're so pushed up into our needles and our mauler and controlling our base most of the time. And this is another pretty embarrassing moment. Make sure you check your corners when you have power-ups. Now I see him on the replay when I was mid-game. Didn't see that guy. So I'm going to get back smacked right there, or rather animated, which is a double stab in the back, and we're 4 dead at this point. And when it's 4-2 and they need 1 cap to win, that's not what you want. So my job right here, put shots on flag guy, and so I take him out, which is nice. Now either the sniper or the support player is going to be forced to run it. Put some nice shots on the sniper right there. He gets taken out. And now we went from 4 down to them being 3 down. We have a chance to push up a little bit. Last guy looks like he's long haul, so getting naded right there. That was pretty interesting. Yoda runs away like a little sneak. And he's going to be over there on their training, I'm assuming. Yep, there he is. So I'm putting nice on there. Keep his shield popped, keeping him weak. I'm going to push over for this flag. And when you're over on their side of the map, it's kind of like your discretion when you feel like you can run it. A lot of players like to be sneaky and just kind of do it when there's 1 or 2 dead. I like to wait until if all 4 players are up, and let's say you're on their side and they're pushed up onto your side of the map. I like to wait until we get 1 fresh pick, and then I start running it. The reason for that is they can and do frequently spawn pretty close behind you in that situation. There I get spawn sniped. And see, this is what I mean of a couple minutes of just not things going my way. But what you'll notice is they're still not capping the flag here. So they are choking to a certain degree. They've even gotten the flag all the way back onto their side of the base. So I was trying to nade someone right there. Didn't work out. We pick up 1. And luckily our teammate gets a stop on the flag right there. So, and since 2 guys are pushed up on our flag and they didn't escort the flag back, they thought they had the win. Ends up being that we get the full-on stop and the flag reset here, which was pretty lucky for us, I have to say. So I'm going to push up here on the training side. And at 6-12, rockets are coming up. So that's the most important thing right here. The way that you get back into games is you play smart, you're patient, and you get power weapons. So right here, end up getting the rockets. He doesn't die or become too particularly weak, so I'm going to make sure that he dies. Nice rocket to the face. Sit down, pussy. And now I'm going to go ahead and try to push up, pick up 1 kill. And almost got stuck for the double. And I keep on pushing through. Now, our flag is away, but at this point, I just killed 3 pretty close together. So I feel like they're going to be spawning courtyard, and it might be safe to run. So the last guy ends up being green box. So I kind of choked on the jump right there, but ended up being a good thing because I stayed alive. And right here, again, using these walls to my advantage. Look at this. Completely juked the shit out of him. He has no idea what's going on. And I give him the out DMR. So, bad kid's going to be bad. Hate is going to hate. And I'm going to go ahead and push back because we only picked up one, which means there's probably a couple on our side. I'm just going to make sure that we get that cap secured before I push up with my teammates. I thought that guy should have died earlier, but his body did a nice backflip. Parkour. Parkour. Alright, pushing through long haul here. We're bringing it back a little bit, 4-3. It's huge. Get a nice out DMR on him. Let him know about it. And put some nice shots on the sniper. Now, I know even if I got shot here, there's a health pack right here on this first. So, it's kind of in my interest to challenge there. We were talking about this the other day during a game where it's like, at some points, a sniper is really heating up and they're not missing. And you shouldn't just let them run train. Now, we got 2 dead right there. We're going to start running it. But you shouldn't just let them run train in the sense that, like, you know they're hitting everything, so don't challenge them. You need to challenge the snipers to a certain degree, even if they're not missing, because otherwise, they're just going to keep heating up and doing fantastic. So, get the flag almost all the way back. Gonna get sniped, but the flag is right there, getting ready for the cap. So here comes Kata putting it in. Nice job. And see, that's why you escort your teammate back. So now, we are all tied up. Excuse me. Whew. We're all tied up. They are mid-running the flag, so I'm going to make sure I take this guy out. That's 1 dead. I'm going to lift up here. Finish up Yoda. That's going to be 2 dead. The third guy, I got to call it, he was around here, so he's probably going for the touch. There he is. And take him out. So that's 3 dead again. This flag is going to probably reset. And notice how we immediately are going to try to be pushing back towards the green and long haul side of the map, because that is where you want to be. So, cleaning up a nice kill from a snipe by Sahi right there. We can be pushing back on through, boy! All tied up. This is crunch time right here. So I notice he's there. I'm going to throw a couple nades because he's probably going to double back. Make sure to dodge those nades. And he ends up getting taken out. Yoda gets, you know, the derp for the double kill. And now I'm just going to try to stay alive because I'm probably the one who's in a position to run this flag if we get the spawn kills here. So this guy, just clueless as always. He's going to be 1 shot, so I call him out. Here's another guy. Get a nice body shot on him. Go to take him out. He's 1 shot, so he's not probably going to challenge. If he does, I have a teammate right there on plat to watch my back. So I'm going to start running this flag. Get the jump going. And right here, there's their flag guy. And fortuitous turn of events, I take him out. It's going to be 2 dead. A nice nade from a teammate ends up making one of their guys 1 shot. And he dies. So the last guy alive on their side is right there on their green hole. And we have 2 guys on their side of the map watching. So hopefully we'll be able to get something done. Get the reset. I'm just going to be naded here, just trying to make sure they stay off it because obviously they're going to go for it. But we get a nice couple clutch kills and stay alive. And that was 3 fresh dead, so I'm going to go ahead and run it. And you might notice I always shoot a bullet before I pick up the flag and start running it. It's because I press X to drop the flag, right? Or Y, excuse me. And when you press Y and you have the flag in a non-fully loaded weapon, your gun tilts up, as you can see, which actually throws the flag a little higher and a little farther. So I get another one almost there, and Kata comes in to finish it off. And that's why we call ourselves Comeback Kids. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay video analysis. Leave a like and subscribe if you did, or comment below. Till next time, peace.